Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So we're going to talk a little politics here right now. I want you to check out this video. This woman told Justin Trudeau to F off. Check this out.
That really fascinated me, and I really wanted to bring that to bear in politics.
But you're saying you felt silenced, that you felt tokenized. I mean, the PMO would and has framed it very differently, right? Like the Prime Minister doesn't see it that way.
Well, it's not that I felt tokenized, Andrew. There's evidence of that. In my role with the Prime Minister, the three international events that I attended were the state visit to Washington, in which I only met Obama. I had no other meetings or anything else to do during that whole time. The opening of the National African American Museum in Washington, again, no other meetings, and the inauguration of President Akufo-Addo in Ghana. All three of those international events had a very specific focus, and it was related to my Blackness. It was embarrassing to know that I was not actually hired because I was strategic or because I had business acumen or research background. It was for my Blackness, and that I didn't appreciate.
To be fair, the vast majority of people would also agree that nobody would want to be made to feel the way Selena had felt. But of course, Selena's frustration wouldn't have been so expansive but for Trudeau's narcissistic response following her statement that she would not be running in the 2019 election. So, what exactly did Trudeau say on that particular day?
What I had thought naively was that I was going to get the Prime Minister saying, you know, Selena, I value your contribution. I hope that you run again. I didn't get any of that. What I got was, you know, Selena, I can't have you make this announcement today because Jody Wilson-Raybould resigned today, and I can't have two powerful women of color leave. He went on to talk about his privilege and how people keep talking about his privilege. He went on to say that I should appreciate him. I should appreciate what he's done for me in the time that I've been in government, as if I didn't work hard. And at the end of it, you know, at the end of his rant, I said, you know, motherfucker, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? You know, if he had spoken to any member of my constituency, any 130,000 member of Whitby that way, I would have had said the exact same thing, and I'd likely do it again.
Okay, okay, but I mean, that's a hell of a thing to say to the Prime Minister of the country, right?
Well, it's not just a hell of a thing to say to the Prime Minister. When the Prime Minister is speaking to me like a child, like someone that he happens to own within his government, what am I supposed to say? Am I still supposed to be polite in that context? I don't think so.
You will remember that Jody Wilson-Raybould was the first female Indigenous representative in Canada. She went on to serve as Trudeau's Minister of Justice and Attorney General until she resigned in 2019 as a result of the SNC-Lavalin scandal. A month after her resignation and the revelation that Justin Trudeau and senior members of his government improperly tried to pressure her to avoid prosecution of the Canadian engineering company in a case involving allegations of corruption, Jody Wilson-Raybould was demoted to become the Minister for Veteran Affairs. Afterward, David BLUETTI, the white guy who was a professor of law in Montreal, was chosen to take her position as the replacement. And with the sequence of events at that time, it became quite evident what the immoral game the Trudeau administration was playing all along. But of course, Justin Trudeau's narcissistic and misogynistic actions are not only the major focus of this evolving story of the Liberal Party's racism. Rather, it is about every past little youngster whose turban was violently pulled from their head and been made fun of because of the color of their skin. It is about every politician like Selena and others who are experiencing deep sentiments of anguish and hurt as a result of racism they encountered in the past. Trudeau continues failing to live up to his promises of racial reconciliation and tolerance, especially in regard to how it impacts Indigenous Canadians. And in a similar manner, neither has his rhetoric towards Aboriginal rights been matched by his actions, notably in regard to land and resources. As a society, we have come a long way in recognizing and combating systemic racism and discrimination. However, incidents like these remind us that we still have a long way to go. Discrimination against minority communities, whether subtle or overt, is unacceptable and must be condemned in the strongest terms possible. Canadians are hoping for a time when things like these stop or, at the very least, are not being championed by the so-called liberal defenders of unity and diversity, multiculturalism, and inclusivity.
So this is just another example of why we need to leave the system, right? They're all lies. And I highly suggest you check out this book right here, The Deep State Encyclopedia. Wow. There will be a link in my pinned comment, but here's all the topics it goes over. And yeah, it's really good. Some of these things are disturbing, Some of them are like, wow, you can't believe this is happening. And it's pretty much from all the main people that you know that are doing it, right? From history. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all these people. We have to like start fighting back and fighting back fast because they're trying to take over, right? They got the WEF integrating all these rules into our society, and they're not even elected. So we need to be very careful, right? We have to get smart, actually, is what we have to do. We have to get Bitcoin, put it in your own wallet, come to the cryptorealm.com, hit crypto exchanges if you're new and you're looking to get into crypto, get yourself some Bitcoin, and get yourself your own wallet. On the right here is a banner. You can get a wallet right here. Put your crypto on a wallet, your own personal wallet. Take total ownership of your money. Take it out of the system, and we win. All right. Now, take a look at my site as well. If you want to create a book, go to book.io. Go for it. A book NFT, and you get royalties. Check it out. All right, everybody. This is the Crypto Realm. I highly suggest you stay vigilant. Every day, do something positive, and we need to keep educating people because this is getting serious. Play hard, trade smart.